My name's John Cope, I live in Sheen, and I've had this tractor for 25 years now, and it has been in the village of Sheen for around 25 years before that on the farm. I used to rally it years ago, and it's lay outside rotting away for quite a few years, and I decided to do it up 2 years ago. I've put a new engine block in it and completely rebuilt the engine. New liners, rings, valves, replacement crank. The block's been professionally repaired before I reassembled it, as there was a crack in it. The gearbox had new bearings in it. The rear axle reductions have had new bearings and new brake linings, and the only thing I haven't touched on it is the hydraulic pump, so it's been virtually rebuilt. This has been my first ploughing match, and I'd say it's been a steep learning curve. I've learned a lot by watching other people, and hopefully next time we'll probably do a bit better. I've ploughed with a reversible plough 25 years ago, but never taken part in a competition, and I've really enjoyed myself today.
My name's Richard Sherratt from Hartington, just down the road. This tractor, my dad had it new in 1955 from Burgess's at Macclesfield. He lived at Chaplain and Frith then, and he worked on that farm till 1961, and then we moved to Hartington, and it was a main tractor for 10 years, and then we had a 3-cylinder 880 new, and it became second tractor. Went to a show or two, and then this last sort of 8 or 9 years we started doing a few ploughing matches. Like last year when we had a ploughing match, it was very wet. But the TCU on this tractor works spot on, and last year I was using it. Like I say, the hydraulics have done very little work really, and the TCU works well, and it's amazing how it does help the grip with the TCU.
My name's Andrew Johnston, and I live in Wirksworth in Derbyshire. I bought this tractor local off a young girl that had used it on a horse menage for emptying a trailer in a bit of a dilapidated state. I gave it a coat of paint and a service and a few mechanical jobs and got it up and running again. I've been using it for a bit of competition ploughing ever since. This summer it'll do quite a bit of haymaking and various things, and also odd road run. As well as this, I've got a 990 and an 880 which I use for road runs. So a David Brown man through and through, I think.
I'm Nigel Dixon from Ashbourne in Derbyshire. Today I've been ploughing with a 1957 Fordson Dexter. It was one of the earlier ones, using a Ford PM Ransom's plough. The tractor was largely in this condition when we bought it. Done a few cosmetic jobs, a few small mechanical jobs, and it's used mainly for competition ploughing and road runs, and a few local shows we go to as well.
My name's John Riley, I'm from Hartington near Buxton, and this is my other Cropmaster. This Cropmaster had a cracked block, so we removed the cracked block engine and put a 950 engine in it. And I'll just show you a few details what we had to do. What we had to do to put this engine in, we put a 900 flywheel in, we put a 900 back plate in, and a 900 starter, and a 900 chassis. And then we had to take the spacer out of the water pump and put the TVO front pulley on. We had to fit an alternator because there wasn't enough room for the dynamo, and the alternator just fit in. That piece. It's got a 25D air cleaner, and to get the engine in, the front casting had to be ground away to allow the timing cover to fit in. Right, we also fitted an oil pressure clock and a rev counter, because on the TVO there was no instruments on the dash, and that's what's been altered there.
Mr. Wright from Colwell Farm, Old Tupton near Chesterfield. The tractor, we acquired it in 1974 from a farm in Gainsborough. It's been at Colwell Farm ever since. It's seen hell and high water. It's been in bits a time or two. It's had multi-power done, new pistons and liners, cylinder head off, new gaskets, tyres, and whatever else, all ancillaries. Right, the plough I've got here is from Peterborough. That's where I fixed it from.
Right.
And it was rusty, and I used a whole bottle of oxygen to free every nut up on it so that I could adjust everything on it. It's a TS81, and that's about all I can tell you about that.
I've rewarded them that's improved as the day's gone on. I always think it's good if you get better and not worse, so that's how it's worked out. We'll start with the trailer class. In third place is number 4, A. Dixon. Second is number 2, Tom. This is a case in point with Tom. He didn't start very well, but he got better.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
First, number 3, Dave Wager. Right, yeah, that's the stand up. We'll go on to the novices. In third place, these did take a bit of sorting out. Number 19, Andrew Johnson. Second, 16, James Sherritt. And first, number 24, Les Topless. Here's another one, they got better as they went on.
I'm waking up.
Right, we're going to the open. Third, number 5, Ted Wright.
Thank you very much.
Second, 15, Carl Wright. First, number 14, where's he gone? John. Well, I think you've all done very well. It's not been easy for any of you. It's getting a bit up and down, and it's riding in and out a bit, but you've all made a good effort, and thanks very much. I'll do my best, same as you have.
Right, I'd just like to thank Glenn for coming and judging, Tanya for putting a grub on, and lending the land. So we'll put your hands together.
If you'd have had a champion of the day, it'd have been the trailer plough.
I should have given you this at start, but there was no need today.
They've had trouble today on this turf. It's been ploughed before the opposite way, so it's quite undulating. And of course, a lot of these outfits here today are vintage machines, haven't got the hydraulic control of the modern tractors, and it's a bigger task for them, but they've all done well. Some of them set off a bit rough, but they've got better, and as a judge I always tend to go for that. If somebody improves during the day, it shows that they're thinking about what they're doing, and they try to put it right, whereas a man that starts off not so good and gets worse, he's had a bad day, and that's that. They lose interest, but if they can see they're improving, I'll give them some points for that. We've all had a lovely day. The weather's been kind, and we've had good hospitality here. I've judged what I thought. Everybody's accepted it, I think. I'll leave them the score sheets to mull over, and then I'll head for home. And that's about it, thank you.